How can that chain go on for, like, how long can it go on for? Just pay someone to pay someone to pay someone to pay someone to pay your bills. um no, but yeah, that makes sense. Like, you're the most meta person. Honestly, I really like things that are kind of meta. Like on Reddit, I read a post and I'm just like, yo, that's so meta. And then, yeah, like there's always someone who's like super meta on Reddit. And I bet that's you. But yes, I don't know. I think if I were to have no expenses and I didn't have to pay anything, that would be nice, because I just had to focus on like me, just do me without working. Hello Polo, thank you for the follow. I appreciate you. What's up? What trousers are those? I don't have any trousers. Like, what trousers are you talking about? Um, I don't know what you're talking about. How's your day been? It's Friday. Are you doing well? Are you looking forward to anything in the weekend? I'm just okay. So the question that I just asked was, if you did not have to pay for anything, and so you have no expenses, but you also do not get any money. You don't have any income. Would you be okay with that? Like, you don't have to pay for anything, but you also don't get any money. Like, things are just magically paid for you. Would that be okay? Or would you rather make your own money and pay your own bills? Like, you'll be able to make money, but you also have expenses. So I decided, I probably think that I will enjoy not having expenses and not having an income, because like having expenses, I feel like sometimes having expenses drives me to work. And yeah, I like my job, but like I feel like, like if I didn't have to pay for things, would I even have a job? I don't know. I don't know. Like, so I don't know if I'm working because I enjoy it or if I'm working because I need the money. I don't know. I feel like it's a hard question because it's such a like hypothetical out there question that it's hard to really like, it's hard to even like hypothetically think about, you know? But yeah, I'm asking this because celebrities have so much money, but I don't even know what their expenses are. Like, maybe they don't have any expenses. But I'm not sure. I'm not sure what the life of a celebrity is. If you had the money, you're just working to keep your sanity intact. Honestly, yeah. Yeah. If I had the money, I think I would still do things. Like, I think I would still be working. I would still be like pursuing. Maybe I'd be like working on different things, but I'd still be working. Because if not, like, who wants to sit around and do like nothing? Like, nothing their entire life? Not me. Not I. That is not me. I really like when I'm active, when I'm doing things, when I'm like interacting with people, because it makes me feel valuable. Like, it makes me feel like I'm important. I'm not just, eating shit and doing nothing. You'd be able to invest in your own businesses. Ooh, that's true. That's true. I've had some crazy business ideas and they've never come through because I don't have, like, these are like wild ideas in my opinion. I haven't started any of my business ideas, but that'd be cool if I can invest in myself, invest in my own business. So for example, one of the businesses I really wanted to do for a long time was open a boba shop. I hope you all know what boba is. Boba is just like a milk tea drink, like a tea drink. And it has like little like chewy, yummy gummies on the bottom. Very delicious. So I wanted to open my own boba tea shop. And there's a lot of logistics behind that. You have to think about rent, think about employees, think about the flavors that you're gonna offer, a bunch of things. I wrote out a whole business plan, but it never went through because it's really, really hard to start. I'm also, like, at the time I was also going to school. Now I'm not going to school, but I have a full-time job. So it's kind of hard because in my mind, it would be so amazing to be my own business owner, but I don't know if I can do that right now. I don't know if I have like the freedom and the ability and the time and the energy to do it, but that would be so cool. Another business idea I had was what is it called? Like a alcohol promoter. Like, this is gonna be like typically a female job in my mind, like in my business idea mind. It's a majority female job, where basically you're a promoter for different alcohols. So you go to the bars and you're like, hey, like, can I introduce you to Jack Daniels? Like, here's a free sample. Here's what I think about it. Like, if you like, the first shot's on me, but the next shot, like maybe you can purchase it from the bartender. Same thing for beers. I think that would be really cool, like being in the promoting business. That sounds awesome. I don't know if that's hard. I don't know anything about that, honestly. I don't know if that's, legal. That's just being on the vinyl. Oh my god, that's hilarious. Honestly, yeah, I see what you're saying. It's just that would just be really cool. I really like the idea because I would, like, thinking about it, I would actually want to be one of those girls. Like, if it were somebody else's business, I would want to work for that person because I get to, like, socialize with people and, like, interact with people and, like, alcohol is involved, free alcohol is involved. That's important. But that would be really cool. I think it would be fun, and I imagine it being mostly at, like, nightclubs, bars, maybe like special events, like festivals, concerts, things like that. And ideally the company, like the wine or the spirit company, would pay, and then pay for the free drinks and pay for the work. I don't know, clearly I haven't thought much about this, but I just thought it would be very, very cool. I don't know if I've had any other business ideas that are kind of far-fetched to get through, because you'd get to test what the types of alcohols are and what companies are better than others. That would be great. That would actually be great. Being an expert on, like, a spirit or a type of beer or a type of alcohol, that would be great. Like, it would kind of be, how like Starbucks baristas are like an expert at all of these crazy drinks, kind of like a bartender is as well. But yeah, I would like to be an expert. Like, I want to give people recommendations, especially if they're, like, expensive. If it's, like, an expensive alcohol, I want to be able to introduce them to, let me introduce you to our $10,000 special edition top shelf XXX X3 Remy, I don't know, like, top of the line spirit. That would be amazing if I, like, had that knowledge and knew that, I guess, like, had that knowledge and had the experience to kind of upsell what I'm selling. I don't know. I think in a past life I was a marketer, because even though I'm not in marketing and I don't know anything about marketing or sales, I really like it. I really like the idea, and I really like that, like, the idea of it and, like, the fun aspect to it. But I just have never done marketing, but I think it's very fun. It's very exciting. It gives me energy. What type of alcohols do you like? Do you like whiskeys? I know a lot of my friends like whiskeys. They like beers. Is there, like, a specific type of alcohol that you like? I'm curious, because everyone has their, like, personal preference, and I honestly don't have any personal preference as long as it's not, like, super bitter. So I don't like IPAs because, like, it's so bitter. IPAs are so bitter. I don't know how people drink them. What else is really bitter? I generally like really citrusy drinks, like orange or grapefruit. I'm trying to think what else. I can't think of anything else, but yeah, I really like citrusy drinks or dark beers. I really like dark beers. So stouts. I like Guinness. I really like Guinness. Honestly, since I have a hole in my heart, I can't really drink. I'm not sure how it would affect my heart, so I try to stay away. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's definitely a good idea. That's kind of scary to, like, not know how it affects your heart, and that's, like, the most important organ. So it makes sense. Yeah, I only drink when it's a social thing. I don't ever, like, crack a beer or grab some wine and pour it for myself. It's usually a social thing, because when everyone's drinking, I feel like there's, like, a little pressure to drink when the entire group is drinking. And I remember explicitly, like very specifically, when I was young and I didn't really drink much alcohol, and my friends did. I felt so much pressure to drink. Like, it's really, really hard to not drink when the entire group of 10 people are drinking and you're like, oh, like, I'm not feeling it. Like, I'm I'm just gonna grab some water, some soda. But I always make jokes when I'm feeling in a good mood. Where's my whiskey bottle? That's funny. Oh my gosh. People are gonna be like, what? Did you just change your ways? Yeah. I definitely do appreciate the fact that people, as I've gotten a bit older, people are more like okay with me not drinking if I don't want to. Like, if I'm just not in the mood, or if I don't like the alcohol, or I have something really important to do tomorrow, and I don't want to drink, like, most people are okay with that. But when I was young, when I was in high school, when I was in college, people are like, oh, like, what? Like, where's your drink? Like, where's your drink? Like, it's kind of like, I don't know, like, you have to drink. I'm the raging alcoholic without ever having a sip of it. Honestly, that is great. You don't even need alcohol to have a good time. There's the best type of people, because some people are just like fun to be around when they're drinking. But if you're fun to be around when you're not drinking, when you're just sober, like, you're just a fun person to be around, that's even better. Like, that's even better than having someone who's only great when they're not sober, I think that's really awesome. But I do know that some people drink and they become like they're the opposite. They're like an awful person to be around. Like, they're puking everywhere, they're complaining, they're being loud and obnoxious. I don't think I know anyone like that. Thankfully, like, none of my close friends are like that. I've just seen people like that, and I'm just like, ooh, like, I'm glad you're not my friend. Like, I'm glad I'm not hanging out with you. Cause, like, you have to kind of like babysit that person, and it's never fun. Like, it's just that one person is having a good time, but they don't even realize how obnoxious and annoying they are. They never realize it. That's the best part. They never realize it because they're drunk. For me, hanging out with good people like you is all the party I need to feel good. Oh, Robert, that's so nice. Yeah, I feel like the people I hang out with are like crucial, like, are super, super important to whether or not I have a good time. Like, if I'm with the wrong group of friends, or like they're not, like, they're new and I don't really know them and I don't really like them, then like I don't know if I'm gonna have a good time. But if it's people who are like great and like fun to be around and nice and generally nice people, then yeah, like, I'll hang out with you. Like, I'll hang out with you all night. Yeah, I think the key is just having good friends, which is surprisingly hard to come by. Like, how do you make good friends? I don't know. It's really hard. It's really hard because a lot of my good friends are from high school, from like friends of friends. But like, if I were to like randomly go out into the wild, into the world, and try to meet someone, I'm pretty sure they're not gonna be a quality person. I don't know. I feel like the probability of finding a quality person out in the world is not as easy as finding a not so great person. Maybe I'm just being pessimistic. I don't know. But yes, I haven't been to a party in a while because of COVID. Like, I feel